Hello, chat. How are we doing today? Um, I'm kind of iffy about this light setup I have. I don't know if I like this. So right now I have 2 extra light bars beside me. Okay, so there's one. There's 2. Okay, but that makes me a little bit too dark. Okay, maybe a little dimmer. Hang on. It's like 40. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Oh no, that's too many shadows. Okay. Nah, I think I prefer my original setup. Hang on. How about this? Let's do... Give me a second. I know that I should have done this before stream, but I didn't have time to test the lighting. So I got dinner at like, what, 8, 10, 20, or something like that. So by the time I'm back, it was already like, what, 8, 40, 50? Didn't have much time to set up. I could have argued I could have done that before dinner, but I also had other stuff to do, so give me a second. I've got an idea as to how to fix this. If I raise the light bar up to my head. Okay, now it doesn't look so bad, I think. So now we have 2 light sources about the same position. I just... Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with this. Could be a little bit warmer, though. Oh, that's not what I meant. That is also not what I meant. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, now to actually get to what we're supposed to do here today. So, let me print stuff. Actually, a little bit of backstory before we actually show the merch. So first of all, let's do a little introduction of LAM. So, the first time I found out about their work was Waka, I believe. So, if you never played the game Waka, first of all, you never lived. It's a great rhythm game. The problem is it's offline now. So you're less likely to find it at arcades. But they were the lead artist behind Waka. You might also know them from their work in various Vocaloid-related works. Like, for example, they did the main visual for Catch the Wave. And what else? The main design for Magic Number Ride 2023. And they also did the art for RPR, like the VTuber, I believe. They've done a whole lot of stuff over the years, and they also had, like, this was like a year after. Actually, no, this was when Waka was still operational. So Waka did, LAM did a they did an exhibition in Taiwan at some point, and I had a chance to actually buy one of their paintings. It's still one of my proud possessions in my room. Now let me show you some of the actually, you know what? I'm not gonna show you the artwork just yet because there is an art book that we're gonna show on today's stream. But let's first talk about so we talked about enough of our artists. they are big enough now that they have had 2 solo exhibition shows in Tokyo and Osaka a few months ago. Actually, the Osaka one just ended, and I believe that's the last exhibition. And thankfully, my friend visited Japan recently, and they brought in a whole lot of merch for me. Rather, I asked them to buy a whole lot of merch for me. They bought a few as well, but you know. So, we'll bring them in one by one. I was gonna use my typical portrait lens for this, but the art book we're gonna show in a little bit is way bigger than what the lens is allowed to show. So let's just start with small things first to give an idea of what art Lamb's art look like. I've got an acrylic block. I think this is supposed to be an acrylic block anyway. This was 1,400 yen, apparently. I actually don't know the price of most of these stuff because you know, I just asked my friend to like, hey, grab whatever's good. And they were like, okay, here's the price. And I'm like, okay, I don't care, just buy the thing. I'm glad it came with a little instruction booklet like this, because I've seen so many people that don't know acrylic blocks have like this protective, or like anything acrylic in general have this protective layer on them, and they're like, wow, mine arrived scratched. Well, yeah, it's because you didn't peel off the protective layer. I'm gonna adjust the I think that's still a little too old. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit better. Okay. Do I have a tweezer for this? Where are my tweezers? Good question. I was just using them earlier today. Oh, all right. Fingernail this. Now, I have a problem, chat. I bought these without much thinking, and I'm not entirely sure if I have a place to put them. That sums up my merch purchasing decisions these days. I just buy things without realizing if I have the space for it. Is that scratch? Doesn't feel like it, but it sure looks like it. Okay, I think that might just be a scratch. I somehow made it worse. Amazing. Whatever, it's not going to be visible. Anyways, hang on. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, I guess it became pre-scratched. That's great. Oh well, it's fine. Do I need... You know what? That's okay. I'm fine with this. But yeah, this is what Lem's art style looks like if you've never seen it work. You can typically tell it's their art by just looking at their eyes. I love the way they do their eyes. It's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside. The next one. Oh, right. So I do have these blind bags. They are already opened, and my friend pretty much just asked me, "Hey, which one do you want?" But it's not like I remember what's inside, anyways. So let's see, what did we get? Oh, it's like, look, oh, it looks almost like Polaroid, like film, like for the sketches. Yeah, let me zoom out. You know, if it weren't for the texture, I would have guessed this was a postcard or something. I love this style so much. This one, I believe, was at the exhibition that I was at a few years ago. The problem is I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I guess I can hang them up somewhere. So for those who have never seen my room, oh wait, now I just realized what this is. They had a Kuji going on apparently. So if you don't know what Kuji is, basically it's like a lottery. You pay a certain amount, and you see what type of prize you get. And this one is tier E. And here's one for tier D. One pull is 700 yen. I believe my friend only got like D or C at best for this one. Okay. Oh, it's a little badge. Okay. Dude, I have so many of these already. I've never actually seen this type of badge. So like, typically when it comes to badges, I expect something like this. Or like, you know, I do have some square ones. Actually, let me bring up a square one. There's also a good place to showcase Waka's art. Yeah, there you go. So this was another badge, but for Waka. And you can see that the art is done by LAM as well. Just that art style is very distinct. This was, I want to say, the first Waka game came out in like, what, 2020 or something? 2019, 2018, I forgot. But yeah, this was their work back in the day. Now, the reason why this badge caught me a little off guard is because that is one sharp edge. I've never seen a badge that's like sharp on the edges. Typically, it's like rounded like this. That's interesting. And oh yeah, it's like felt fabric on the back. I've never seen a badge like this. Huh. I wonder who made these. Like the manufacturer. Also, I'm gonna set the a fixed ISO because this thing keeps changing. Light close too much. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. I have so many of these canned badges already, though. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. Again, I'm probably gonna put them on display somewhere. Like, the thing with these badges, I never use them. Not because I don't want to, but rather I don't have bags that I can use them on. Like, I have bags. The problem is I don't use bags very often. Okay, here's another one. Okay. So, what is this one? I actually need Google Translate. Hang on. Memorial album. Okay. Okay, now how do I open this? Oh, there it is. And I failed successfully. Amazing. These packagings hate me. Side. I always fail to open these packages like these somehow. It's always like the plastic breaks off too easily, or whatever. Like, okay, well, there goes plastic packaging. Now I feel like brute force it. Thanks. Okay, that is a very interesting thing. So, like, it's got this plastic. I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but like, it looks very neat. And you get a little can badge as well, and it's a pretty big one as well, like compared to this one. Now here's my question. What's this little thing for? I know it's like for hanging up things, but like, oh, is this for this perhaps? You know what? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as this. You know what? You can go in there. This looks neat enough on its own. I'm not gonna take them out. Like a mini album you can put on your shelf. Okay, I think that's all the small things. Well, let's get into the bigger things. Now, with art books, I'm not going to show all of them because I feel like the artists might not like it if I show the entire thing on the screen. Now, this is the art. This is one of the art books, I believe. I'm not sure. Hang on. Let me move the keyboard out. The reason why I'm not entirely sure as to A, how much I'm allowed to show, B, what some of the products are, is because I wasn't there. Okay, so, oh, it's settings like concept arts and whatnot. For concept art for like the what happened here? Oh man, for the exhibition, what happened here? Damn it! Ah, it got punctured somehow. Let me check. Yeah, something must have punctured the through the bag and into the. Ah, damn it! Ah, that sucks. At least it only got through the front. There's a tiny dent on the first page. The second page. Yeah, that's about it. It's fine. It's whatever. Unfortunate, but we'll live. It's not like I'm gonna sell any of these anyways. So yeah, that's the concept art for the solo exhibition. That's the map for the Tokyo exhibition. So obviously I can't read Japanese, but I can read the kanji, so I can kind of guess what they said here. They had an exhibition back in 2020, but it was affected by you know what, and they had to cut the exhibition short. And they thought about making a new one back in 2022 September. And they ended up doing 2 in 2024. Thought about doing it, what, 21 times bigger? Wow. Let me see if I can get rid of this glare somehow. Would it help if I...
New follower!
But yeah, I guess that's a little bit better. Hello, thank you for follow. That's a little bit, but not that much. I think it's a little... Okay, that's a lot better. Okay. I don't like the shadows because when I put like lights on the sides like this, but I think it's better than having that glare. Anyways, so wow, look at that size. I don't know how big it is because I wasn't actually there, but that looks pretty big. And like they had the whole layout for the place. Look how much art they've drawn to be able to have an exhibition of this size. Oh yeah, my friend did tell me about this when she was there. There's a whole fabric. Like the exhibition is not just the art. There are like a lot of other props as well, including this one. The designs are insane on this. Oh yeah, they apparently had a little doll as well. Holy shit, look. I wasn't there, so I don't know what the doll actually looks like in person, but like, if they were able to get the eyes to look like how Lamb draws them, that'd be insane. I wish I was there. Hello, phone. I wonder how much they've drawn in just like the past few years, because it's like it's art. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show that on YouTube. You know what? It's not sexual, so it's fine. Sketch is insane. Oh yeah, they did the art for Canaria as well. Look.
New subscriber!
Oh, hello, thank you for a sub. Hello. Yeah, they did the art for Canaria as well. So like when you see cover art like King, Queen, etc., they're all done by Lamb. This was back in 2016. Look how good their art was already back then. Well, that car looks sick. Okay, so like the... Ooh, you can see that's a lot of sponsors. That's the concept art for the exhibition. Now, for the actual big thing. So my friend mentioned that there was going to be a special edition art book thing. I was like, okay, it's just an art book, right? It can't possibly be like, anything too insanely big. They were like, it's big. I'm like, okay, like surely it can't be like insanely big, right? I was wrong. Like this thing won't even fit in the frame. That's like even bigger than look. That's bigger than my keyboard. That's how big it is. This is my hand. What do you mean? What do you mean there's an art book of this size? Okay, so yeah, this special edition art book is also signed by Lamb as well. You can't really see it here. It's a copy signature, but yeah, you can see what Lamb's signature looks like. The painting I have in my room is signed by Lamb. Like actually, like they had the painting sent back to Japan, then sent back to Taiwan for a signature, I believe. So that's why it's my proper position in my room. Now, how do I get rid of this? So like, it's not. I don't think. Obviously, this is not the entire book, right? It's a cardboard box, like book. Like it's a box. It's not. This is not the book. I might need. Yeah, let me grab my box cutter. So like, I normally have 2 box cutters at home. I somehow lost the main one I use. Now I'm just left with this itty bitty box cutter. Oh yeah, you can see that it's 13,000 yen. Yeah, not cheap. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to open this off camera. Because the plastic is reflective, and I don't like that. Give me a second. Carefully open this. Just come off now. Now it's come off. I'll just take the plastic wrapping off. Thank you. And I'll be keeping that wrap inside the box. I don't know if you guys do this, but if it's something I care about, I typically to keep the plastic wrapping as well. Like, there's no point to it, but unless you just like. Okay, if I really cared about space, then I'd probably just keep the label, but I usually keep the entire plastic wrapping as well. Not that it matters. Let me move that out to the side. I'm gonna switch back to the main lighting. still keep this, but make this dimmer. It's just to feel like. So here we go. Let's open this. Oh boy. This is huge. Wait, this thing is a whole book on its own? In addition to the actual book? Holy shit. Oh, wow. Postcard. It's huge. That looks insane in person. Holy. Like that's you could like take any of these pages and hang up on the wall. Like this size is insane. You're insane for doing this, Lamb. Most people would just do like a smaller book, like actual booklet. But I've never seen anyone go out of their way to make an art book this big. Like, look, that's my arm. That's insane. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this as well at the exhibition a few years ago. But I'll put this aside. Oh, imagine trying to find a protective cover for a book of that size. Like, what? That's way too big. We don't have a size of that kind. Okay. Now the actual art book itself is much more reasonable in size. I don't think there's anything else inside, right? I don't feel anything inside. Okay. Now again, we're not going to go through the entire book in here because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I'd rather stick to I'd rather be safe. I feel like getting canceled today for showing not one showing too much. Oh yeah, here's the actual book and the cover outside. It's hardcover. Well, paperback. Wait. Hang on. What? Look. Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen a book do this before. Hang on. There's a page in between the what? It's like two papers stuck together. And no, there's nothing inside. It's empty. Oh, well, that's weird. I've never seen anything like that before. Anyways, let me put that back. Okay. Hang on. Got this. Let's not ruin the paper. Okay. Imagine being an artist so big that you can have an exhibition of this size. It's genuinely insane. Mm-hmm. No part of this publication may be reproduced, stored in the retrieval system, or transmitted in the form of any means, graphics, electronic, or mechanical, including copying, recording, or otherwise. Okay. Well, that's why I'm not going to show too much of this. Imagine making that much art. Yeah. So I'm only going to find... I'm not going to show the whole thing on stream, of course. I'm only going to show a few pages. Or rather, I'm going to show a few pages. Jeez, imagine. That looks insane. That's the original artwork from 2024. I want to find this section for Waka. Also, I'm trying to find the art that I have on my wall. I'll share a picture of my wall in a little bit as well after this. Oh, we got some DMs in here. And postcard. And DM. For comics? Yeah, look at the visual art for King. That's insane. This was back in 2021. Their art style was like super strong. Oh, and here's an extra or postcard thing if you want to buy extra stuff from a publisher. Here's an art of me too. I've actually never seen this before. This was back in 2022 for, I guess it has to be for Project Stick, right? Yeah. Look, more Project Stick art. And yeah, they did the main visual for 2023 as well. Macho Mirai. Main visual for the concert. Oh yeah, they did a lot of visuals for games as well. Like beyond just Waka. Unfortunately, none of the IPs they took part in ever took off. Like aside from Project Sekai, that doesn't count because like, you know, they're not the art. But any project he's been in as an art lead for games, the games ultimately die. Unfortunately, I think it's just bad luck, honestly. I'm trying to find the page for Waka. I can show you guys. Here we go. Finally. Ah, yes. This was back in 2020. Waka really came at a unfortunate time. If it had launched a year later, I think it would have done a lot better and survived. It is really unfortunate that Waka died because, you know, in the middle of its lifespan, it was freaking COVID, and that ultimately killed the game because no one's going out, no one's going to arcades. Ultimately, arcades aren't even closed. Oh yeah, look. So the game first came out in 2019. Everyone loves the design of Lewin. Lewin looks so good. Elizabeth, Lily. Oh, just a few pages. That's unfortunate. Wait, what? They did art for Honkai as well? Huh. I did not know that. Oh yeah. They did main visual for the G Zone energy drink in Japan. It's super striking. It's insanely good. And yeah, look, that game collab with G Zone. The Racing Derby game. I don't see the art that I have on my wall. And it should be in there. But if not, I'll just show the picture anyway of my room in a little bit. How many pages is this? This output is insane. Okay. Once again, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you the majority of the books because, you know, I it's not a great thing to do. You should probably get a copy of your own if possible. That said, I don't know where you can get a copy. You can probably still find the book online though. I mean, like buy from bookstores because, like, the book itself is apparently only 3,000 yen, and tax like 3,300 yen or something. So it's not that expensive, actually. 3,300 yen is like what? $20 or something like that, or $30. I forgot. I think it's more like 25 with current exchange rate. But yes, very good. I'm gonna put that back in the cardboard enclosure. I don't know if you can still get the special edition, but the special edition is genuinely insane. Okay, so I was gonna put the plastic have this Nikkei music you're listening to. It says my main lobby music. Okay. I've been hearing this song every day when I just start playing. There's one other thing I forgot to show. It's this. It's also from Nikuji, I believe. Yeah, it's a C. I only just saw this in the corner of my eye. Acrylic stand. I actually thought it was just going to be an acrylic block. Even though it's an acrylic stand. And with that, I think that's the last of our LAM merch. Okay, sorry, just checking things real quick. Okay. This one surprisingly doesn't have a protective cover. I'll be putting that somewhere. Along with my other LAM merch. I genuinely don't know where to put these. I love these. You know, here's the thing, right? I go to conventions and these exhibitions a lot. And I always end up buying. Not because I need them, but because I want to support the artist. I'm like, where do I want to put these? I don't know, dude. Like, I'll think about it later. That's how I end up with, like, a whole room of stuff. Okay, let me throw away my trash real quick. Yeah, for peeps on YouTube, I'm also going to switch to a different stream, and I'm also going to restart the Twitch stream for time. Oh, a little bit. I'm going to show you the LAM painting I have on my wall. Let me find a picture first. And camera. I need to remember to do like a monthly photo check of my room, because my room changes a lot, except the stuff that are on the wall, because I don't swap this out. It might be easier if I just show on my phone, actually. not disturb. Painting. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like recently the Google Photos has been pretty bad at its job when it comes to searching. Okay, there we go. I still have the okay, the camera's still on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's the painting I have on my wall. And as you can see, it's signed by Lamb as well. Like my prized possession in my home. I love that painting so much. It's the only painting I have in my home or in my collection in general. That painting only cost, it honestly wasn't that bad in retrospect. Considering how big Lamb is now. The painting was $200 signed. That really wasn't bad. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to the VoTV stream. For folks that are on YouTube, go check on the other stream. The stream you're currently watching is gonna end soon. Go to my channel and click on the other live video instead. And for people on Twitch, I'm gonna restart real quick. I'll be right back.